Imagine the internet as an iceberg floating in a vast digital ocean. What you see above the surface, Google, Facebook, YouTube, that's just the tip. Below lies something much larger and more mysterious, the dark web. The internet actually has three distinct layers. The surface web is what most people use daily, indexed by search engines and easily accessible. The deep web sits beneath it, containing private databases, password-protected sites, and academic repositories that search engines can't crawl. But deeper still lies the dark web, a hidden network that requires special software to access. To enter the dark web, users need tools like Tor, which stands for the Onion Router. Think of Tor as a digital disguise that bounces your internet connection through multiple encrypted layers across the globe, making your activity nearly impossible to trace. Your data gets wrapped in layer after layer of encryption, just like an onion. Originally developed by the US Navy for protecting government communications, Tor was later released to the public as open-source software. The irony is striking. A tool created by the government now serves as one of the primary ways to evade government surveillance. When you access a dark website, your request travels through at least 3 random servers, called nodes, with each one only knowing the previous and next step in the chain, never the full path. But here's where things get complicated. The dark web isn't inherently evil. It's just a tool. Journalists use it to communicate with sources in oppressive regimes without fear of retaliation. Activists organize protests where free speech is banned, coordinating efforts that could mean life or death. Citizens in authoritarian countries access uncensored news and social media, connecting with the outside world their governments desperately want to control. Privacy-conscious individuals use it to escape corporate data collection and mass surveillance programs. For political dissidents in countries like Iran or China, the dark web represents digital sanctuary. Whistleblowers, like those who expose government corruption, have relied on its anonymity to share crucial information with the public. Even everyday users concerned about their digital footprint turn to these networks to reclaim their privacy in an age of unprecedented data harvesting. However, anonymity cuts both ways. The same privacy protections that shield whistleblowers also hide criminal marketplaces, selling everything from illegal drugs to stolen personal information. Weapons trafficking, child exploitation, hitman services, and identity theft operations flourish in these shadows. Cryptocurrency transactions, particularly Bitcoin, became the currency of choice for these illegal trades, making financial tracking even more difficult. The most infamous example was Silk Road, a dark web marketplace that operated like an Amazon for illegal drugs before the FBI shut it down in 2013. Its founder, Ross Ulbricht, received a life sentence, but dozens of similar sites immediately sprouted to take its place. This constant game of whack-a-mole between law enforcement and criminals has become a defining characteristic of dark web enforcement. Most estimates suggest the dark web represents less than 1% of the entire internet, yet it commands outsized attention because of its extremes. Both the noble and the notorious coexist in this encrypted underworld. Law enforcement agencies worldwide work tirelessly to combat dark web crime, developing sophisticated techniques to identify criminals despite the anonymity. Major takedowns of illegal marketplaces happen regularly, proving that even in the shadows, justice can find its way. The FBI, Europol, and other agencies have mastered the art of digital forensics, using everything from traffic analysis to social engineering to crack cases. Sometimes they operate undercover marketplaces for months, gathering intelligence on criminal networks. Other times they exploit software vulnerabilities or track the flow of cryptocurrency to real-world bank accounts. The 2017 takedown of AlphaBay and Hansa, 2 of the largest dark web marketplaces, demonstrated how international cooperation can effectively combat cybercrime on a global scale. The dark web reflects humanity itself. It amplifies both our need for privacy and our capacity for harm. Understanding it helps us navigate the complex questions of digital freedom, security, and the price we pay for anonymity in our connected world. Whether we embrace it or fear it, the dark web remains a powerful reminder that the internet, like society itself, contains spaces both light and dark, and the choices we make in those spaces define who we are.